Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales, and today we are back to reviewing more liqueur with one that we've seen in the store for a while, but just never got around to, I guess, picking it up until today.
This one's a new one too.
Yeah. So we're talking about Mount Rigi. I don't know. It's a Switzerland liqueur. I didn't know that they could make liqueur out of a country.
Well, that's not. When you say that, do you mean that then they took the country of Switzerland
and squeezed it
and distilled it and macerated it and all that?
That's exactly what they did, according to this.
No.
Specifically the Alps. The Alps, the spirit. Wait, what the hell? The Alps, the spirit of the Alps. Okay, Mount Rigi, we're gonna talk. You gotta work on your lettering here, because if I'm reading this in a circle, it says the Alps spirit of, or of the Alps spirit, or spirit of the Alps. Okay, never mind. I fucked up. But yeah, Mount Rigi today.
So what this is it's a spirit called Kirsch.
Yes.
Or I may be pronouncing that wrong.
I'm going to read the back of this. Mount Rigi is a masterfully crafted liqueur capturing the essence of the Alps. Ripened Swiss cherries are distilled to 156 proof. Sounds like a lot. In Switzerland, this spirit is called Kirsch. So these are Swiss cherries that are distilled to 156 proof. And it's called Kirsch. Our master distiller then macerates a special mix of alpine herbs and flowers with Kirsch. The final strength is then brought down to 40 proof before bottling. So, it's like I said, they took the Swiss Alps.
They basically take make a Kirsch, and then they elevate it or change it into this unique flavor. Now, seeing as how we've never had Kirsch before, we're pretty much going into this. Well, we were gonna go into it blind anyway, because this is rather new, but we can't make a distinction between what Kirsch is compared to this.
So if you're thinking, we mentioned cherries, and you're thinking that it's more like, what's that cherry liqueur?
That would be the,
we got a bottle over there. I can't think of the name of it.
Maraschino.
Yeah.
Maraschino.
If you're thinking it's something like that, I'm assuming not. But I think what more intrigues me besides the Kirsch is the alpine herbs and flowers. So this isn't, so like if you're in like Texas or Alabama or whatever, this isn't some shit that you can just put together and distill at your house, because from the sounds of it, all the flavors can only be found in Switzerland, specifically the Swiss Alps. So I was joking before, but yeah, they pretty much took Switzerland and distilled it and macerated it and put it in a bottle.
This is apparently an award winner too, from what I've gleaned from some of the research that I did. Let me pull that up. That would be, it has won the Bartender Spirit Award for 2020, 91 points.
Ooh.
So, it's new and it's making waves.
How new is it?
From the looks of this, I want to say, and this is just me skimming the information, I want to say as far back as 2015, 2016, but I'm even thinking it's even less than that.
Okay.
Like I'm looking at this, and I think like the I think the inspiration for it started in 2015.
Okay.
So, and it's trying to make some moves in America. So
nice bottle, nice label as well. So you know what happens next. You gotta taste this bad boy and see what they're porting over here to the Americas. Maybe you can.
And I don't know if this is a coincidence or not. Alps, mountains, snow. It's the winter time, so maybe it was just convenient that we,
You're definitely not gonna find a Stone Mountain liqueur here in Atlanta, or are you?
So this is interesting. I want you to smell this and tell me what this reminds you of.
It's there. The smell is familiar, but I can't give you a name.
I get Saint Germain from that.
Yes.
So now I'm not saying that they ripped off Saint Germain, elderflower liqueur, but if I'm reminded of something good, then already you guys
I
are.
do like Saint Germain. And as they say in Switzerland, I don't know, drink up. That's pretty good.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. But then when they said cherries, then I adjusted my expectations.
I actually like this. I can see why it won awards. It's sweet, not too sweet, but it has some power to it. I can taste those herbs that they're talking about.
You know what I
course I
thought I
can't.
was gonna get?
What?
Now that I'll go ahead and say, you know what flavor I thought I was gonna get, and maybe it's because I was thinking of something dumb, but I thought I was gonna get like a pine tree.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was too. And if I'm being honest with you, it's vaguely there. It's a little bit there. Of course, I'm saying that
After the fact,
yeah. But someone may come out and be like, excuse me, there's no pine in this, and
and then my response is, shut up.
But it's good. No, I seriously like it. It puts me, honestly, it flavor wise, it sits up there with like Blended Family. As far as taste, it's just that amount of sweetness.
And now I'm thinking to myself, so you know what? So something else I noticed on the back end of this, and this is gonna sound weird, but just now sip some of it and swish it in your mouth, and then concentrate on the flavor on the back end. Don't you? It's very, very faint, but don't you get some? I'm trying to figure out how to describe the notes, but a liquor that I'm thinking of is that hoodoo liquor.
It's extremely faint, but I see what you're saying.
Like, and that's where I'm getting the ideas to. I think our cocktail for this is gonna be a winter cocktail. I'm just gonna put that out there now, because that's what I'm being inspired by with this, with the flavor of this. This is really good.
You know what else too?
Now I will say this though, but I'm stupid, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, and the people that market this will tell me different. But this is, to me, this says pure winter. This is a pure winter spirit. I know that sounds weird. I know that may just be me putting that label on it because it came from the Alps in Switzerland and everything like that. But the flavor I'm getting and the inspiration I'm thinking of coming up with drinks and stuff like that, I'm purely thinking these are gonna be winter drinks. And I could be wrong. Maybe someone will bust out a mojito with this and it be the best mojito since mojitos came to mojito.
Probably.
But you know, right now I'm automatically thinking a winter cocktail. I'm thinking this is quintessential winter spirit.
So something else too. You know how like with some liqueurs, specifically of the cherry variety, you get kind of a NyQuil taste. You don't get that here, and I consider that a bit unique because to me a lot of cherry alcoholic drinks taste like NyQuil, and maybe it's because these cherries are different from cherries that we're used to over here. And also maybe it's because of the herbs that they put in there.
I would say the herbs balanced this out. You know, and this is me not having tasted, you know,
The herbs separately or even knowing what they are.
or the Kirsch. You know, having not had Kirsch, period. I can't really tell you, you know, if that makes a difference or not.
Right. But I like it. I feel like you can drink this year round too, but I definitely feel like
This lives in winter.
What would you rate it?
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9. 'Cause I really liked it. I could sip this over ice.
I could too. So I'm just gonna say this: my score may change after I make this drink. I just don't know what drink I'm making, but I'm digging for ideas. I might try something I haven't done before on this show, but we'll see.
Okay.
We'll definitely see.
Okay.
You guys stay tuned.
All right. With that said, that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content coming to the channel. Be sure to check us out on Twitter and check us out on Instagram. Also,
Yeah, because I have to say this every time. If there is a spirit, liqueur, wine, beer, anything that you feel is obscure, doesn't get any love, is fairly new, or something that we can't gain access to where we are located, give us a drop in our DMs and tell us what it is. If you even happen to have the spirit or can obtain it, you know, maybe we can talk about you sending that to us.
right.
You know, we can't just because we go to bigger liquor stores doesn't mean it's gonna have, all of those liquor stores are gonna have everything that's out there. So, you know, help us out, guys. We want to be able to drink everything.
Right. Check back with us on Saturday where we will be making a cocktail with this drink that will hopefully be delicious. And until next time, everybody, peace.